Hello everyone. So today we are writing test cases for edit users. So first I will explain you what we are doing in the pages, then I will show you how our page looks like, then we are proceeding for writing the test cases. So in the pages we are fetching user details in get server side props. If the response is successful we are returning users, otherwise we are returning errors. And then I will show you how our pages looks like. So this one is a user details page. If we click on edit user, it will going for editing the user, and if you want to edit the name, click on edit button. It will successfully edited the user and redirects back to the users page. So let's write the test cases for edit user. I have created the boilerplate for edit user. So first what we should do, should mock the get users by id so that we can pass the users to this edit user page. So first I'm going to mock the get user by id function by using just.fm promise.resolve status is true, entities name is Sanjeev, email is yes@gmail.com, role is admin, gender is male, date of birth is 2008 10, terms and condition should be true, terms and conditions should be true. Okay, CUNDITIONS. Okay, after this we need to create one more variable so that we can pass it to get server side props. So I'll create here context is of type object. I have created one key, that is params, the id is 1, so that I pass it to get server side props. I have created one more variable, and get server side props will returning some props, so I may store it into a response, passing context here. You are expecting that response dot to equal props user will be similar to this. And after clicking on edit button it will successfully redirect to user space. So I need to mock router also, so I have created router so that we can pass it to the pages. Mocking router using create mock router, which will take 3 argument. One is query, base path, and the third one will be path name. Then I am rendering the pages so that it present into document.body. I am passing the value router here, edit user, passing the users to the edit user page, response.props.user. Okay, so first thing I'm checking that, so let us suppose if I click on edit button, the Utpal name will be present in the text box, the email will be present. So I'm checking the value will be same or not. So I'm expecting screen.get by role, which is text box whose name is username, username to have value Sanjeev. Same for email, the value will be is @gmail.com. Same for role, this one will be combo box, no need to specify this one, the value will be admin. For radio button, get by role, this one will be radio whose name is mail, that to be checked. And for date of birth, we are expecting screen.get by label text d.o.b to have value will be 200810. And for checkbox, expect screen.get by role checkbox dot to be checked, so that we are successfully checked that the text box will be have value Sanjeev or not. For email, user email will have value is @gmail.com, and for drop down the value will be admin. For gender the value will be male. For date of birth the value will be this one, and the checkbox will be checked. So let's try to run the test cases. Now the test cases will be passed. It should pre-filled with all the value and update the user. So if I want to change the name, so we can do that. Like we need to track the event. I'm typing here, I'm querying the text box get by role text box whose name is username, and I need to pass some sequence. What I should pass here is I'm selecting all the text that will be present in the text box, then I will delete it, and then I will pass some value Utpal. Same for email, first I'm getting the user email using get by role, then I'm selecting all the value, delete it, and then pass the value u@gmail.com. I don't want to change the gender, I don't want to change the role, I want to change the date of birth. So for this user.type, what I should do is screen.get by label text, this one is d.o.b, and I'm passing some value that is 200410, and after that I'm clicking on edit button. So I'm getting the button my get by role button whose name is edit. What it does is it will call the update user function. So for this I need to mock the update user chess.fn, promise.result, entity will be this one, entity will be this one. I will pass the entity here, and after that I am waiting wait for कि our update user will call with this value or not. So I'm expecting user service dot update user to have been called with update user will takes two parameters. One is user ID, the second one will be the data. So I'll pass the value response dot props dot user dot id. First will be id, the second one will be object. Name will be Sanjeev. No, what is the name? We are changing the name here. The name will be Utpal. Just copy each and everything. We are changing the name. Name will be Utpal. We are changing the email. Email will be you@gmail.com. Changing date of birth. These three things will be changed. So let's try to run the test cases. It is passed or not. Some error is coming. Let's check. Okay, user is not defined. Oh, this one will be user, not user event. Yeah, the test cases will be pass, and after successfully editing the user, we are redirects back to the users page. So I'm checking that a router dot push to have been called with this value users. Let's try to run the test cases one more time. Yeah, this one will pass. But what if this one will be fail? So I need to write the test cases for failure scenario also. So first I am marking get user by id, chest dot function promise dot result, status false, error is some error. Okay, we have already created context globally, so we simply pass it to get server side props, and we are expecting response not to equal expect dot object containing, which is basically props. Error is some error, and then we are rendering the pages edit user, and I'm passing the error. Error will be response dot props dot error. Okay, we are expecting that error will be present in the document. So screen dot get by text error dot to be in the document. Okay, let's try to run the test cases. Both the test cases will be fast. It should not update user details when get user API call fails. When this one call fails, update user not to be called. So we are checking this one also, कि user service dot update user not to be called, and for router also router dot push not to be called. Let's try to run the test cases one more time. The test cases will successfully passed. Yeah, that's it guys. Thank you.